Hey, hello everyone, my name is Chris and welcome back to another movie review. Today I'm gonna be reviewing Midway, and as usual I'm quickly gonna go through the story of this movie to tell you in short what the movie is all about. Then I'm gonna share my own opinions and thoughts about this movie, so in case you didn't watch it, one big spoiler alert across the screen. And yeah, just click away from this video and come back after you watch a movie if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to, it's totally okay. But if you really are interested right now in my opinions and thoughts about this movie, then stay with me till the end of this video and let's get started. Alright guys, so Midway is a movie that's been released in 2019. It's a historical slash war slash drama type of a movie, and it follows a story that's been based actually on real events that really happened during World War II, in war between America and Japan. So story of this movie follows everything what happened since Japanese attacked and destroyed Pearl Harbor, and then all the way to the Battle of Midway, which was the huge turn in war between America and Japan during World War II. And it was a huge turn in war for Americans. So yeah, this movie will show you all the great pilots and leaders and all the people who actually were there and are responsible for winning the Battle of Midway against Japanese. And I'm really not gonna go through the old characters now because there is a lot of them in the movie, but these characters are all historical characters, real people that were actually there, and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much the entire story of this movie. So there is no really a story. This is a historical movie. Now, my opinions and thoughts about this movie are not really the best, and I'm really sad to say that because I expected a lot from this movie, and it just turned out to be a huge pile of crap, unfortunately. I mean, if I compare this movie to maybe a Dunkirk, it's actually not comparable at all. I think this movie could have been way better, way better with the right people on the set. If right people were working on the movie, this movie could be a huge blast like maybe Dunkirk was or something like that, like Pearl Harbor was. But no, this movie felt more like an action movie. A lot of scenes in this movie where these pilots are fighting in the sky, which is pretty much 90% of this movie. And when these pilots are fighting in the sky against Japanese planes and bombing their ships, and when Japanese are bombing American ships, all these scenes feel exactly identical. They're all taken like the same shot. You see this shot taken all over and over and over again, and you just feel like the movie is going in circles. Characters' emotions are really fucking bad. There is a scene when Japanese are attacking Pearl Harbor, and there is Japanese plane flying above the people, shooting at them, bombing them, and they're just like calmly walking around. You know, they're not panicking or whatever. Characters that are in this movie, which actually were the real people who were there, and they're just like they feel like they're made of wood. You know, they don't show any emotions or whatever with what is going on around them. And that's exactly what really killed this movie for me, and that's exactly what made this movie so fucking terrible. There is absolutely almost nothing I enjoyed about this movie. I didn't find anything enjoyable. Like I can say, yeah, this movie did that really good, because this movie almost did nothing good. There is almost nothing good about this movie that this movie did to really expresses the emotions of these characters and people who were there and going through this. I mean, if you're gonna tell a war story about a battle that's been a huge turn in American history, in the war between America and Japan, then at least fucking do something to express that story, through the emotions, to actually make us feel like those people feel when they were going through this. You know, violence is censored in this movie. There is like no blood or whatever, almost no blood or whatever. You can see the limbs being blown off or whatever, and that's what really killed the war movie. I think this movie didn't really show how the Midway battle was. I mean, I can't really enjoy the war movies without violence, because I think war is all about violence, and there should be violence in a movie like this. And they completely removed it from this movie, which was huge pain in the ass for me. I mean, seeing all the soldiers being hit with the bullets and bombs and everything, and not seeing blood or anything around, limbs being torn off or whatever, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like a war movie. So I expected from this movie to be really good storytelling movie with really good soundtracks and character show expressing emotions on the screen. But no, instead of that, we just get a guy getting in the room and saying, "We've been attacked by Japanese," and the other guy is like, "Yeah, we need to do something about that." That's literally how this movie was. It's terrible. It's freaking terrible. I don't know. I mean, if you're a fan of history, if you're a fan of World War II, because I am, but I dislike this movie in all the ways possible. But maybe just because I dislike it, that doesn't mean you're gonna dislike it. I mean, this movie wasn't really that horrible. I mean, action scenes were fun, and those scenes with the planes were fun, but after some time, you just get bored of that. You know, they feel so repetitive. The shots are taken from the same angle over and over and over again, and it just repeats all over and over and over again. And I just got tired of it after some time, and I just couldn't enjoy even these action scenes anymore. So yeah, maybe you're gonna like this movie. I mean, I guess you should watch it. It's a historical movie. I think you should watch it, you know, to see what really happened over there. Even though this movie failed to show what really happened, that's kind of how I kind of feel about it. But yeah, guys, I didn't really like this movie. It felt more like action movie instead of serious war storytelling movie about the Battle of Midway. So this was one huge letdown and one huge fail for me. Maybe it's because I had huge expectations from this movie, because I really did, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that's the reason why this movie failed so horribly for me. But yeah, those are my opinions and thoughts. You don't have to agree, of course, but yeah. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this movie review, then go ahead and leave a like, share, comment, or subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's totally okay. Also, you can join my Chris Facebook group. I post all kind of stuff over there. Link is down below in the description, together with my as.fm, where you can leave any questions if you have any questions. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I love you. I appreciate all of your support. You're awesome, and I'll definitely see you in the next videos. Chris out.